Piccolo and Gohan don't stand a ghost of a chance. That's right everyone, Dragon Ball Super episode 119 just came along and... oh, it was infuriating. Unavoidable, the fury of a stealth attack. Fury isn't exactly stealthy, it's more along the lines of...
ah, I'm attacking you!
Yeah, it doesn't exactly work now, does it? By the way, thank you all so much for your contributions to last week's fan art challenge of #Fireball cosplay. All the artwork that you sent to me at MasakoX was greatly and humbly received, and I really thank you. Stay tuned to the very end of this video to see if your artwork got selected. And actually stay tuned later on in this review to find out what this week's challenge will be. So, where we last left off, the likes of Universes 6 and 2 were erased from existence thanks to the Omni King. And we weren't just upset and ashamed and saddened by this revelation. Vegeta was too. He was not a happy bunny. Poor old Katoplessa, he is the nearest living object, and yeah, he is going to be the subject of the Prince of All Pains. I really wish Vegeta wouldn't stand at the edge of the arena like that. It's just screaming for something bad to happen to him. It's just really making me nervous. Luckily though, Vegeta launches his attack on Katoplessa, and it's actually not as one-sided as you might think. He's actually somewhat holding his own. His battle mode is somewhat competent. I mean, yeah, Vegeta's in his base form and all, but still, not bad. Not only that, but Katoplessa is yet to unleash his ultimate attack. Pretty much the trope of every single Kamen Rider show ever. In fact, pretty much nearly all of the superhero shows. And oh, we're gonna get another Mordo Changey. I hope it's more impressive than the last one, because the last one was just suddenly quick cut, jump cut. Ugh. This is his ultimate technique, his ultimate mode, where his attacks are now 300 times stronger than normal. Isn't that just the battle mode because he was 300 times stronger? Wait, what? That was just basically the same, only a different color swap. Okay, it's just like Super Saiyan hair all over again these days. Vegeta's got a Mordo Changey of his own, and he then whacks Katoplessa with a Super Saiyan Sucker Punch. Wow, Universe 7 really does not allow any of their foes to actually get a word in when it comes to their one-liners. I guess it's after all the years of the likes of Frieza, Majin Buu, Vegeta himself, they're just done with that now. They're cutting to the chase. They are fed up. Speaking of having enough, Vegeta is tired of Katoplessa's bragging and just wants him to get on and fight already. Okay, Vegeta, there's a problem with that. You are one to talk because you, Vegeta, are the prince of all braggers out there. Surprisingly, Katoplessa is a challenge for Super Saiyan Vegeta, somewhat. And then his fists glow with an awesome power! That just begs him to defeat Vegeta with his final attack, Katoplessa, the final mission! It's just basically a beam attack. Hey, at least KP's attack has a cool name. Even though it doesn't make any sense. The final mission! Still not as cool as the world! But what makes this all even cooler is that Vegeta counters this with a final flash. Ooh, that is so cool! A final beam struggle, eh? Oh, come on, guys. We know it's not going to be the final beam struggle. This is Dragon Ball we're talking about. This is far from the final one. Sure enough, the final flash is mightier than the final mission. And what I love about this scene is that Vegeta makes a quip about it.
Ah yes, my final attack is awesomer, you Kato loser.
Katoplessa regains his footing, but no wait, he doesn't! No, Katoplessa! You are my favorite Universe 3 fighter! In the fact that you actually did something! That totally didn't annoy me! The only thing that we could see beforehand was a yellow flash around Katoplessa's feet, and then suddenly our favorite Kamen Rider clone was just chucked out of the ring. I'll miss you, Katoplessa. We actually get to see him without his helmet on, and wow! He is really trying to copy Whis' hairdo. Nice. Suddenly, Vegeta is afflicted with the same reaction as Katoplessa, and he suddenly just goes, "Wee!" almost out of the ring. But then he manages to counter himself and luckily save himself from elimination. Okay, Vegeta, you've had your fun. Now could you please move away from the edge? It's really putting me on edge. As Vegeta's trying to guess as to what happened to him, BORDON has actually decided to step up next to Whis and hang out with Universe 7 instead because she's got nothing better to do. Nor anyone to sass with. Soon after that, Gohan is pushed out of the arena too, and if it wasn't down for Piccolo's stretchy arms, Gohan would have been eliminated as well. Man, these goons from Universe 4 are really going at it now. They've really not done much prior to this, but I guess now it's a lot easier to do what they want to do when there's about 20 fighters left or so, not when there's 80. It's much less likely for them to get caught in the crossfire. There's plenty of time to just sneak up and then boop. So now we've got the likes of Universe 7 just standing there looking around for a phantom shover. Honestly, it's like a schoolyard and kids are shoving each other and just going, ghosted it! Even Universe 11's on the lookout. Well, Jiren isn't. He's still harumping about the fact that he even has to do anything in this tournament. And if you want to find out exactly why he's so reluctant to be part of the Tournament of Power, you can check out my video that I'm working on for Thursday. Stay tuned. Naturally, the Omni Kings are getting annoyed by this bout of inactivity, as much as I'm getting annoyed about them for talking about said bout. You'd think I've forgotten about them, but no, they're still grinding my gears. Suddenly, the Phantom Shover shoves again and almost knocks 18 out of the ring. Ugh, man, it seems less dramatic when you actually call it a shover. That's pretty much what it is at the moment. It's just an invisible guy just shoving people. It's like you're just going, spooky. Beerus manages to cotton on to the fact that this might have something to do with Universe 4, but not before Kitella then suddenly goes, kick. I know no subtlety! Speaking of which, if you'd like to know more about Kitella's inspiration and where his ideas came from, you can check out my video about Kitella and Native American origins over in the link description and up top. Krillin then yells out to 18 that, oh no, an invisible fighter is attacking you! Yeah, that's really helpful at this moment, Krill Dog. Surely that's more helpful than people actually coming to her aid and actually assisting her? Suddenly, Piccolo then appears in front of 18 and then launches a hyper-explosive demon wave, taking out everyone in the vicinity. Well, obviously, people that he doesn't want to, but still, whoa, that looks really cool. And yeah, it doesn't work. Somehow the guy managed to avoid an AoE attack? What? Roshi is back with the smart ideas again and is actually thinking laterally. So, instead of trying to find where this guy is, just make the situation apparent that this guy cannot be invisible anymore. So, chuck some blood in some direction, or kick up some dust. And okay, yeah, that's a smart idea. Thank you, Roshi. I'm not being sarcastic this time. Honestly, Kitella's blathering about the fact that their plans won't work guarantees that it will definitely work. It's another anime trope. It's just like him going, you really expect that old trick to work? Oh no, it worked! So now, despite the dust clearing, and the dust not being there to make anyone visible, we then see Gamisaurus's apparition for some reason. Does dust actually cling to super space alien-y skin or something? Is that how it works? I'm going to assume that it probably is, because I think if anyone asks Toriyama, he's just going to say, weird space stuff, yeah. Either way, Gamisaurus is knocked out of the ring after just minutes of him being on screen, or off screen because he's invisible and stuff. So yeah, that was a total anticlimax despite the rumors going back months. Oh, what a letdown. Time for Shansa to step up and then induce a Virtual Boy world to annoy people's eyes and brains, much like a regular Virtual Boy. The ghosts of Universe 9 are then sent to afflict guilt and remorse upon Piccolo and Gohan for having dared to erase them from existence. Even though Piccolo and Gohan weren't the reason why they were eliminated from the tournament, that was Goku and Vegeta mostly, so you should really focus your efforts on them. So then Piccolo deduces the fact that these are just mirages and it's not worth attacking them, and then decides to attack them. But okay, no, alright, no wait, these mirages can apparently attack back. Okay, that's slightly different. And it turns out that Goku was included inside that dome because he's having to actually counter a Spirit Botamo, who is completely enraged by the fact that it's because of Goku, he was made to look like a total fool and never to be taken seriously in the show again. And strangely absent, or not so strangely absent, is anyone from Universe 10. Because no one cares about the fighters of Universe 10. The only person we care about from that universe is Goasu. We miss you, bud. Piccolo then decides to be smart again and deduces that this is a team effort. One person is causing the illusions and one other person is exploiting said illusion to attack from the absolute abyss and mirage. So yeah, Shansa's just held out of the ring. The guy didn't even try to dodge the attack, so yeah, he's gone. Wow, he's even worse at dodging than Gohan, and I never thought I'd actually hear myself say that. I just love the fact that Shansa's just like, couldn't be bothered. Well, that was a total waste of time. Piccolo continues to deduce the situation as he's then assessing everything and doing backflips right to the edge of the arena. Why? He's gonna get knocked out, isn't he? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Water off a duck's back, Masako. Water off a duck's back. 17 is also assessing the situation, but is then attacked by Damon as well, and only the likes of Goku and his instant transmission and catches can actually save 17 from going over the arena. And why, Goku? Can't you just instant transmission away from the edge, please? However, 17's got a plan. He basically outsmarts everyone and just says, yeah, the reason why you can't attack him is because he's really small, so yeah, just take that into account. Sure enough, Damon makes himself known and looks pretty peeved about the fact that he's been rumbled. Come on, Vados, we need your sass here. In fact, that gives me the idea for today's art challenge. Send your art to my Twitter at MasakoX with the hashtag SassyVados, and we can actually try to redress the balance because we need some really witty Vados right now to ease the pain. Damon has a really big, deep, booming voice despite being so small. That's pretty much straight up Dragon Ball there. Once again, 17 comes up with the goods and decides to try and stop Damon from jumping, so that means he can not really move much and then just be open fodder for everyone else. So what is Goku's solution to try and help 17? Hit the ground really, really hard! Oh, Goku, you are so special. This causes Damon to double back on himself and he then ends up getting caught in 17's shield, which he can apparently control from afar, and I didn't know he could do that. With a swift kick, 17 knocks Damon out of the ring, and yeah, so much for all of that then, and that means that Universe 4 is about to be eliminated and erased! Wow, that was surprisingly and disappointingly fast. Naturally, Kitela doesn't take this well, and they don't get a fanfare at all. Universe 4 just goes blip. We're down to 3 universes now, and all of Universe 4's antics throughout the entire episode just took 1 minute of in-universe time. That's how much they meant. Anyway, the episode ends. All in all, I really don't know what to make of this episode. The animation was okay, and the dialogue was somewhat decent. I spent most of the time being frustrated about the fact that Piccolo's intelligence kept going from dumb to smart and then dumb again. It was so inconsistent. Because of all that, it really impacted on my enjoyment of the episode. Had that actually been a bit more consistent, I would have thought this episode was pretty good. Also, Universe 4's fighters didn't really get a chance to shine after all the hype that had been given to them. I think we're getting the gremlins of the bad pacing from the Goku Black arc at the end of that. I really hope that's not the case. What I would have loved to have seen is those 2 fighters causing occasional eliminations throughout the entire arc. We're not quite sure what happened, and then at this episode, we then find out what happened and we just go, oh, that's what happened! Oh, cool! But no, all of the revelations just happened in one episode. You could skip this episode almost. The only bigger mission was Piccolo getting eliminated, and that was it. So yeah, Universe 4, gone. Not really much hype. What a shame. But anyway, that's my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 119. Tune in next time for my review of episode 120. Until then, be sure to like and subscribe. Catch you later, and now the fan art.